Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. I want to make some clarifications on the topic of time under tension hypertrophy, but hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. Alright, I'm getting a lot of questions on time under tension because I have mentioned that it is a factor in hypertrophy, and it seems to be a holy grail all of a sudden again online, as if it is somehow the primary factor involved in hypertrophy when we know it's only one of the many very important factors. And people are asking me things about slow negatives and slow concentrics. All right, guys, let's make this perfectly clear. When I talk about time under tension, I am talking about adding more reps to your sets or adding more sets with the same weight. I am not talking about slowing down rep tempo. Because first of all, we know for a fact, and this is understood in exercise science, this is stuff the Russians figured out during the Cold War in their research. You recruit more muscle fibers the more quickly you move a weight without form degradation, period. And it makes sense from a physics perspective. It requires more force to move a given weight, a faster velocity. So increasing tension time by reducing velocity on the concentric rep is actually recruiting less muscle fibers. This is not optimal because you're trading intensity and fiber recruitment for more metabolic time. And it's never been shown to produce more hypertrophy accordingly. And it's the same when we go to the negatives. Guys are saying, well, a slow negative gives you more time under tension. Yes, it does, but it also seems to reduce total work capacity for the set on top of it, including the concentric work. And what we have found is that doing a 4-second negative versus a 1-second negative with the same weight doesn't make any difference in regard to hypertrophy. And this has been studied years ago. It's been studied, and there was never any difference found there. So we need to put this in perspective and stop looking for these single factors in hypertrophy when we know there are half a dozen different factors that work in unison. And when you start focusing on one factor at the expense of others, this is one of the reasons we see a lot of the science guys who are not getting results, because they're focusing on individual factors because they haven't had exercise science in school. They've just read a little bit. They don't understand training programming. They don't understand the different factors involved, and they try to focus on one factor too much instead of just doing hard work, and they get inferior results because they misapplied the science, and misapplied science will not equal or surpass what hard work can do. When I talk about time under tension, I am talking about increasing volume with the same weight or the same rep tempo. I'm not talking about slowing speeds down and doing something inefficient for the purpose of giving more tension time. No, time under tension to me means adding reps or sets to increase total workload. Alright guys, so that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you next time.